And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
Woo! And we just heard some Kiss, Got to Choose, The Dictators, Two Tub Man, and Judas Priest, Turbo Lover. And I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle, and we are listening to the Metal... Morgan, you're messing me up. And we are the Metal Experience, along with my favorite Mexican of all time, Dave.
Dave is such a Hispanic name.
Dave, your favorite Mexican?
Dave... I got nothing. I don't know.
How do you say David in Spanish?
David.
Well,
Well, it's just David.
Yeah, essentially.
David.
That's kind of cheating.
And
Yeah.
we are here tonight with I Love Rich. Woo!
Hello.
Hello.
we
why
went a little bit back in time with all that music, so
don't we
it'll
go
be
ahead
awesome.
and introduce yourself and who's missing?
Hi, my name is Rich. I'm in a band called I Love Rich. The rest of the band is not here. Apparently
They don't
not
love you.
Yeah, apparently not showing a lot of love tonight. No. Yeah, we're a four-piece. I play bass and sing. Yeah.
And who's missing?
We have Drew Blood and I. We've been in the band like forever. We're like
Drew Blood?
That's our drummer.
are these
His last
names
name is
for real?
Blood?
No, of course none of these names are real.
Okay.
Of course not. Do any rock bands use their real name? My name is actually Rich, so that's actually
there you
true.
go.
So yeah, we Drew Blood plays drums. Full Throttle plays guitar, and we all have rock names.
Nice.
Nice.
And our other guitar player is Chuck E. Sleaze.
Chuck E. Sleaze.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's just what their parents named them.
Why are you wearing
you
the
know.
spandex?
Well, you told me it was gonna be hot in here. I'd totally be in spandex. I was actually gonna come down in full rock regalia, and then you sent me an email saying it's gonna be hot, and I'm like,
I didn't know you were going to jock
I'm
in.
probably just gonna wear shorts.
Okay. Damn it.
Morgan, you shouldn't have said anything.
I wasn't sure what you were planning. I should have known.
If any band ever showed up in full spandex, it'd be like fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So you want to be trapped
I'd
in a
feel
hot
a little
box?
bit underdressed.
Yeah.
I didn't want anybody to be trapped in the hot box. I didn't know how it was going to be, so I was like, fuck.
It's still hot. Even when it's cold outside, it's hot in there.
It's depending. But anyways,
It does get colder.
well, Rich, thank you for coming out. We really do appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about I Love Rich. How did that name come about?
It's sort of a not very interesting story. Essentially, when the band started, we were throwing out names, and the original guitar player, he hated that. Actually, Drew threw the name out, and the original guitar player hated the name, so we just kind of
Went
to
with
spite
it?
him. Yeah,
Nice.
went with him. And then when we play, we have a giant Rich sign that lights up. So, I mean, it would seem stupid to change a name now, you know.
Wow. It has nothing to do
So-
with your name.
No, and that's part of it, and I'm the singer, and it's my
Okay.
name behind it. So, yeah,
There
obviously.
you go. I like
That's
it.
awesome. So how does it feel to
we're
be
going with it.
serenaded by your bandmates every night and people yelling "I love Rich" all the time?
It's an odd experience. No, I mean, because, you know, I'm a 6'4" guy with long red hair, so people notice me. So it's like, it's really weird to be like driving down the street and someone screams out, "I love Rich" at you. And it's like, what? Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How long have you guys been a band?
We've essentially been a band for about 20 years, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, because there was the earlier. We're still. It's not that influences are still there, but when we started off, we were more of like a pop punk band, and then we sort of. I was always more into rock and roll, so the band kind of evolved, or I guess devolved into that. So yeah.
And how did you guys form?
Actually, the original guitar player and I, we met in college, so. And we were the only two kids who liked the Ramones and other nonsense, and that's what sort of we bonded on.
I was really hoping you were saying, what's the same original lineup the whole time?
The whole time.
In 20 years.
Is it?
No, absolutely.
Oh.
We've actually, the current lineup's been together for a long time, though. I mean, because, you know, I think now that everyone who's in the band is kind of prioritized and everything. So, you know.
Well, I know it's early, but for those that are listening right now, you can call in. We know a lot of people listen, but nobody wants to pick up their phone. But we always get good responses after the show. So 630. Nope, that's not it. 773.
You dummy.
773-657-3341.
Did you almost give out your own number?
I did almost. Well, no, I was going to give them my work phone number because I'm so used to giving it out.
That's even better.
773-657-3341. Give us a call.
I think if
We're
you're
here
gonna,
with I Love
if you're gonna
Rich.
quit or if you know you're gonna get laid off, you should just give out the work phone number.
I may.
Or if you wanted more business at your work.
Yeah.
That would work too.
Is your business people calling up and yelling Slayer really loud?
That would be fucking awesome. I may call up your business or your place of business now and just scream Slayer.
Please don't.
From my
I
place
know
of
who you
business.
were. Okay, so anyway, Rich, tell us a little bit about what your influences were growing up. What inspired
Besides
you to play
Kiss, The Dictators, and Judas Priest.
Well,
play bass and sing?
I play bass because it's easier to get in a band if you play bass.
That's true. That's very
actually,
true.
it's really hard to find a bass player, right? So yeah,
That and a drummer.
yeah.
Primus.
What?
What?
I'm thinking influence Primus. Maybe I don't know.
No.
How dare you, Dave?
Primus is awesome.
I don't
Define
think I-
awesome.
Oh, there's a phone call.
Uh-oh.
I don't. Dave.
Is it someone
Dave,
screaming Slayer and hanging up?
Slayer.
Yeah. No, Dave, don't hang up on them. We need the phone call.
What if Dave answered the phone Slayer and hung up on it? That's
he
what
might
we should
scare
start
people.
doing.
He
We
might-
should start answering the phone Slayer and hanging up on
Oh,
people.
okay.
That'd be metal as fuck.
Do you got it?
Dave? What's... Hello?
Slayer!
That was weak.
Oh, damn
Hello,
it.
caller? Hello? Hello, caller. You're on with the Metal Experience and I Love Rich. Who is this?
This is Drew Blood, Rich's drummer.
Drew!
Drew!
Hi, Drew.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Blood. So we were just about to go over a couple of influences, and well, why don't you go over yours, Mr. Blood?
Well, Rich. I mean, I get to play drums for the greatest man in rock and roll.
That's right.
What else could inspire me?
There you go.
Yeah, or else you'd lose that big paycheck.
Yes.
There you
millions.
Making
No.
making the baller cash.
Oh, yeah. Yep, paying for the yacht.
Nice.
Right, the house is already, the estate's already paid for. It's the yacht, you know.
Okay, well, living the life of luxury. Have
Living
we
La
seen
Vida
you?
Loca.
Have we seen you on one of those behind the rock videos before? You know, where they show you those massive houses and the yachts that you guys have. And
Oh, sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I gotta look that episode up.
You haven't seen that one yet?
No, I don't think I have yet. So tell us, Mr. Blood, your influences growing up. What inspired you to play?
Well, Ramones. Actually, I just called in to ask Rich why he didn't invite the band, really.
Yeah, that's right.
So you didn't invite the band.
That's not entirely true. I'd kind of forgotten about this. I mean, you guys sent me a message last week. Sorry. But, you know.
Well, there's still time. You could still make it
Yeah,
in.
you don't really live that far. You can come over here. We're right by Fantasy Costumes.
Where is it?
It's 4055 North Milwaukee.
Right by Six Corners.
That's right. I mean,
Oh, see, so you're going
Oh,
to call and
see?
ball bust me, but now you're going to, make you look like a jerk.
Goes both ways.
well, because you are a jerk.
You just said I was the greatest man in rock and roll. I just want to point out that it did not take you long to change your position.
Touche.
Listen, being the greatest man in rock and roll has nothing to do with being a nice guy, so.
All right.
You got to step over some bodies in the rock and roll world, I guess.
All right.
Step on some hands.
I just called in to give Rich some grief and let him know that he should have invited the band. I'm going to let you all get on with your show.
All
Well, you're
right.
part of the show. You're in the band.
He was part of the show.
Well, currently I've been fired. I'm at home.
That's right. That's what I meant. We're going to announce the whole new lineup tonight. So.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. All right, guys. We don't want any... We love you, Mr. Blood.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Well,
should
you know,
try
Rick,
to change the
I
name to
think
I
those
Love
all-
Drew.
There you go.
Those Alter Bridge guys are looking for a gig, so I'm sure you can pick them
Right.
up.
I'm joining Alter Bridge. I'm going to announce it today.
There you go. There you go. You got to pay the bills, man.
Not that badly.
Hey, Alter Bridge would be better than Creed.
I really can't argue that one way or another.
Look at Danny. Our station manager is cleaning the floors over here.
Of the outside area.
And you look, he's
Of
dripping
the outside
With,
lobby.
he's
Yeah.
dripping with sweat.
Okay.
Mr. Blood, if you were here, you'd see a hot, sweaty man dripping with sweat. right in front of your
Oh,
eyes.
jeez.
And random dudes are
Random
waving.
dudes are
dudes.
waving at us
It happens.
because we're cute. You're missing out, Mr. Blood.
Well, maybe I will come down now. You know, I mean, we're a modern, open-minded sort of bunch of guys. I mean,
Absolutely.
3 of us live on the north side, so
Well, then head on over. We're here till 10.
No, I think Rick has this one under control. He's the man. So.
Oh wow! See, now I see something nice to not get fired.
Well, way to make this awkward.
Way to make this awkward.
Well, since we got you on the phone, Mr. Blood, what's
Yeah.
the first track you want to show the world of what I Love Rich is all about?
We have the
which
2
record?
most recent CDs, so don't be a dick and do something I don't have.
Okay, off the new one.
We can do that.
That's pretty obvious. The radio safe edit of
Oh,
our.
we don't need safe edit. You
We can
can
swear.
get
We can fucking
the
swear.
dirty-
dirtiest,
fucking swear as
the
much as you
dirtiest
fucking
track
want.
that you got. Play it.
All right. Well, then we'll play the second song, which is I don't mean to jump ahead, Drew, but I know what song you're requesting right now,
Yeah.
and it's a love song that we wrote, and the song's called "You're So Hot, I'm Gonna Fuck You with the Lights On."
Is that really that's what it's called?
That's the name of the song, and it's a love song.
Why aren't you guys on tour with Steel Panther?
There you go.
Who? I never heard of
Because
it.
Steel Panther sucks.
Thank you.
Whoa.
All right, Mr. Blood. Well, we'll let you go. We are here till 10 o'clock if you want to stop on by. I mean, you are in the band.
I think I've said enough.
Actually, I did invite Throttle.
I
didn't invite you.
Dead by now.
Oh, jeez.
On money.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks
All right,
for
take
calling
it easy.
in.
We will see you
Cheers.
soon. We'll
Yeah.
meet you soon in person,
Well,
face to
here's-
face.
Here's that track.
Hey, come out and see us August 2nd at Quenchers.
And
Oh, I should mention that every time I talk, probably.
Clenchers?
Quenchers at Fullerton and Western.
Quencher Saloon?
Yes,
I've heard of that place before.
I don't see why not.
it's a cool venue.
We should definitely check
Well,
it
then
out.
we will most likely see you there.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right. And now the track that you've all been dying to hear.
It's a love song.
The unedited version. Live for your ears.
It's not really live. This is called "You're So Hot, I'm Gonna Fuck You with the Lights On."
All right.
Every time I see your face, girl, I don't quite know what to do. I don't wanna sound like a creep, but girl, I can't stop looking at you. 9 or 10, you're a level. Yeah, I like what you got. Gonna take you to heaven. Girl, you're so fucking hot. Gonna fuck you with the lights on. Come over to my place. Fuck you with the lights on. I'm not gonna miss your face. I see all the other girls, yeah,
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
And we are back. This is the Metal Experience with I Love Rich. And we just heard the first track off of their new album. I can guess what that song's about.
It's about the quagmire in Iraq.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say it was about. Very, very liberal there. What inspired that track? Was there a certain woman? Was there an experience?
Well, it's
By the way, that
always-
was "Fuck You with the Lights On." That's what the song was called. So you can visualize what that means in your head.
I wanted to write a more
Romantic song, right?
a song that shows off the more sensitive side of the band.
I felt it. It was bringing me to tears. It was just so
I bet
moving.
you did. Sorry, it was right there. I had to
She
say
set
it.
herself up for it. There's nothing
a
you can
jerk,
do.
yeah.
There's nothing you can do with that.
Anyways,
Except yes,
Yeah,
what
it was right
exactly
there. I mean, it's,
you did.
it's
I gave it to you.
in the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's kind of hard not to poke
Home run.
fun at that. Anyways, so what inspired that?
I actually heard somebody say that one night, and I thought that's the stupidest fucking pickup line I've ever
Was
heard
this at
in
a
my life.
bar? Like some dude trying to pick up some chick?
Yep.
Or, oh,
And
my
I thought
God.
it was fucking. No, he said, "You're so hot, I want to fuck you with the lights on." And I'm like, "That's the greatest thing I've ever fucking heard."
Someone, a human being, said that to another human being. That's awesome.
Yes, a man said that to a woman. I assume he was trying to sleep with, and so yeah, I just had to write.
And what was her reaction?
She didn't fuck him with the lights on. I'm gonna guess. 'cause
Oh, you
she's-
were there.
Yeah, she kind of yelled at him. And
Nice.
I don't think it went well.
Well, that's awesome. So tell us about the recording of the track. Like, where did you guys record the CD that you just released, and what is it called?
Oh, the CD is called "Respect the Rich." We recorded it at
Oh my gosh,
pretty much everything has my name in it. So yeah,
that's awesome.
What you call it? We recorded it at Million Yen Studios with Andy Gerber. Andy's recorded a bunch of he actually recorded a Cheap Trick album and a bunch of really cool stuff.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, Andy's awesome. I highly recommend anyone in Chicago work with him.
Where's that at?
Oh, it's just in the Avondale part of the city.
The
At, Million Yen. It's in the Avondale area of the city, so like kind of northwest.
Nice. And how long did it take you to record the album that you just released?
Well, I mean, we recorded it at various times. It took us about 6 months, but it's not like we were in the studio for 6 months.
Right,
We would
right.
go and then it probably took us about 3 or 4 sessions. We pretty much knocked things out, and I think rock music you shouldn't go over too much. I mean, unless you're in Rush or something, and our music's not that sophisticated. So.
Rush. Everything is one track with them. My friend.
Right, exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I think rock music is better to beat it out and get it over with. So
Absolutely.
Beat it
a
out.
lot of things are better to beat it out and get it over with.
For those that want to call in and give your sexual innuendos for tonight,
Right.
it is 773-657-3341.
The contest is what can I not turn into a sexual innuendo?
This show is down and dirty as you can get tonight. So just
As Danny's scrubbing the tiles outside.
Right, that's why he's
they're
cleaning up.
so nasty.
clean up, it's so-
Oh my god. So definitely call in. Give us your best sexual
us your
joke
best.
or oh my god, this show's going to shit.
No way.
Wait,
This is
I
entertainment,
think this
folks.
is the best show.
wait,
ever.
hold on. Why
I'm
would
gonna
you
throw
want
this out there?
Why would you want innuendos when you can have innuendos?
Oh!
And it starts.
It just meant
Man,
it's going to
that-
shit that we're going to go off the topic of music and just start making sex shows all night long.
So to get back a little bit back on your personal influences, I know we started that, and then Mr. Blood called in.
Yeah.
But what were your
Throwing
personal
me under the
influences growing up? What got you into the punk and metal?
Well, probably Kiss. Actually, AC/DC too. I mean, real not obvious choices for a guy in a rock band, I know. But yeah, no. The first album I bought was For Those About to Rot.
Nice.
So it kind of went downhill from there. So
I have that on cassette tape.
I have it on vinyl.
Ooh.
I bought it on vinyl.
Well, I think I have some kind of reprint. I got it in Ohio.
That's okay. It's still the album. That's
still
what
good.
counts. The album's awesome.
Well, I bought it on tape back when tapes were still a thing that people bought.
I have Straight Outta Compton on tape.
Straight out of Compton.
I do.
Oh,
A classic.
Yes.
I feel like when it's not on cassette, Straight Outta Compton just loses so much, you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because most
Right.
most people couldn't afford that
Right.
CD or vinyl of Straight Out of Compton.
Oh, that's awesome. That's funny that your influences were Kiss and AC/DC. Those are also my influences growing up. That's funny.
Well, you're, like I said, like the most. I mean, I realized for like a guy in a hard rock band, that's kind of like, you know, if you're probably over 30 in a hard rock band, that's probably the first couple bands you got into.
But I listen to some crazy metal, but that's what started it was Kiss and AC/DC and Van Halen and Sabbath and Hendrix. I'd probably say those bands were really what started it all for what this mustachioed man is right now today, sitting in front of everyone, or
In
you
front
know
of
what I mean?
Sitting
in
us.
front of the
By,
speaker
Milwaukee
that
Avenue,
people are
right.
walking by and staring at my beautiful mustache. That's awesome.
So when
That's
when
all I
did you
gotta
guys
say.
start I Love Rich? What was the founding year?
The mid 90s, I guess.
Mid 90s?
Yeah.
And in that time, how many albums have you guys released?
5.
5?
Yes.
What are they called?
Well,
In order.
In order.
in order.
The whole
The whole- yeah.
discography.
Should I have every track listing too? No.
Oh, Jesus. That would be impressive if you knew all that by heart.
That would
too.
be
Not
fucking.
off the top of my head, I don't.
Okay.
To break everyone's heart.
Might have to Wikipedia that.
Right. I'm sure it's on there somewhere, and it's probably wrong, but whatever. The first album we put out like in 1998, and it's called it's our fake live album, and it's called Live Wet Dripping with Sex.
Oh, my God.
Yes, if anyone knows what album that's a reference to, and it's not in I Love Rich, I will totally send you a CD.
Say that one more time. What was it?
Anyone who knows what that album title is a reference to, what other album title that's a reference to, and is not currently in I Love Rich, I will send you a CD if you could name it.
And what
What
was
is
the
it? Look at that
album title
puppy.
again?
I love that puppy. Okay.
That's great radio.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She does that a lot. Every time a puppy walks by, look at that puppy.
It's the
Anytime
same puppy
we're
every week. It's
driving-
so
I
cute.
mean, to be fair, it was a cute puppy.
It's adorable.
I won't deny that.
on every episode
It's a
for the
little
last
French bird doll.
2.5
French
months. you'll-
bulldog.
Look at that puppy. It's in there at least once.
It's in there.
But I'm sorry. What was the name of the album again?
The first CD was called Live Wet Dripping with Sex.
Live Wet Dripping with Sex.
It's pretty obscure.
So if somebody wants to call in, it is 773-657-3341. Rich said he'd give a CD, and you know what? We actually have a signed poster I haven't been able to give away yet. This Divided World, actually.
That I haven't been able to get away.
I haven't been able to give away yet.
No one wants it.
Because I keep
it's
forgetting.
Not that no
I
one
keep
wants
forgetting
it.
to
She
announce.
keeps forgetting to raffle it off.
Yeah, raffle it off. It is This Divided World, a signed poster actually by all of the vocalists that were on the last album. Remember, This Divided World is one guy, which is Micah, and then everybody else is guest vocals from other bands that help make their entire album. So from the
was
last album, I have a
Cool
signed poster
concept.
from every single
Singer
vocalist that was
that
on that
contributed
album.
on the
So
album.
if you want to win and an I Love Rich CD, which will make your ears very dirty, 773-657-3341. And the phone lines are open.
The phone's lines is.
All right, anyway, that was album 1. I Love Sex. Whatever. That's a long album title.
Live
Should
Wet and
be-
Dripping.
I Love Sex should
Damn
be
it.
either at least a song. I mean, you know.
Live Wet Dripping with Sex.
Thank you.
You should have a
You're
you should
probably
have a
looking at it online right
song
now.
I
called
looked, I
I
can't
Love
find it.
Sex and
All right.
I Love Sex, but sex is crossed out and says rich instead.
That would work.
There you go.
That makes a shirt.
Boom!
That's a shirt right there.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, do that as a shirt. I don't care. I just gave you a
Merch idea.
multi-million
A
dollar
multi-million
idea.
dollar
Actually,
idea.
Look at that puppy!
the
Oh, that puppy. All right.
the I Love Sex cross out with Rich. That works for like
up,
booty
Dave.
shorts or
Oh
like,
yeah,
Ooh.
booty shorts.
Booty shorts.
for you
Not
men
enough rock
out
bands
there.
sell booty shorts these days.
You could be the first.
What were the albums after?
We later in 2001 we put out the greatest rock and roll album of all time,
Nice.
and then
How many albums did you sell of that?
that's actually probably the one that sold the most. So I don't know.
You got
couple
you got the
100,000.
silver, the platinum,
One
or the gold.
platinum.
Platinum.
Of course, of
No,
course.
well, yeah, but I mean, now it's like most people, everything's online anyway, so who the hell buys
Right.
CDs anymore? But yeah, and then in 2000, well, we put out Year of the Rich actually came out. We put out an album out in 2000.
It was called Year of the Rich.
Yes, a lot of things have the Rich references in this band. That actually came out on a label called Sonic Wave Records, and it really didn't
Nice.
sell a whole lot, but whatever. And then then we put out
Apparently, it wasn't the Year of the Rich.
No,
offense.
I found that declaring this is going to be your year and everything, I'm going to dominate everything, didn't work. So,
Maybe
yeah.
it was the album title.
Right, so I'm going to be more, well, this is gonna
Cursed
be-
it.
I'm going to be a far more modest Rich now. Oh, and then, so a couple years ago we put out Another obscure reference no one's going to get, we put out I Love Rich 3 for our 4th record. And it's I Love Rich 3 Season of the Rich because it was an EP. And it was
Season of the Rich. I like
That's actually probably less obscure of a reference in Live Wet Dripping with Sex. But anyway, that's fine. And then most recently, we put out, actually December 23rd, 2013, we released Respect the Rich. So
Nice.
Respect the Rich.
I'm surprised you haven't done a take on Good Charlotte's Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, and you did it Lifestyles of the Moderately Rich and Famous.
I actually am surprised we don't have something referencing Get Rich or Die Trying.
Nice.
But that's, either or,
These could be endless.
Right.
The whole
You
entire
have
show
the
is just
perfect
coming
band
up with-
name.
It's endless. Yeah, like the band.
Maybe
It's gonna be
have
endless.
you guys had ever a contest on your Facebook or any place
Name
on
the-
your
the
website
newest
of
album?
name the newest album and the best one wins the new album?
We could do that.
That'd be a good idea. There you go.
You should have a contest. You have so much like room to move around with your name. It's hilarious to make new
All right.
album titles off of.
Or new tracks.
New tracks,
song
new
titles.
tracks.
Actually, if someone wants to come down and write the new record for us, we're kind of
Looking for whole songs. Come on, people.
Looking for guys who write very successful pop songs.
That would be a perfect album song.
Right, there you
Looking
go.
for guys that write bands, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so when was the last album that you brought today? When was that finished done recording?
Oh, we recorded it in 2013.
Okay. That's the newest album that you
That
guys
was the
Yeah.
one just released
Yes.
December 13th. Yep.
Yes, December
Or 23rd.
23rd.
have. December 23rd
Every-
of this year.
Every
or last
last
year.
year.
Yeah, every December.
I was going to say if it
23rd
was December 23rd, 2003, that's like 8 years ago.
That was not very recent.
not
No, that
8
was
years
not very
ago.
recent.
That was 10
That's
years
not
ago.
8 years
I
ago
can't
anyway.
count. I'm sorry.
Morgan's
That's all right.
terrible with numbers.
Terrible.
Yeah, no, actually, because we have every year we have our Richmas show December 20th.
Oh my God.
See, to get back to it, but it's always
You should
December.
have a Rich Miss album.
We probably should actually.
The 12 Days of Richmas.
I hope someone's running out of
Release it in February.
Well, see, we would
No, no,
try
no.
to release it
No, no,
in
no.
December. We would finally get it out in February.
No.
Through either
Be-
rich fashion.
better idea, release it in July so you can have Richmas in July.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at all these ideas.
Man.
She's gonna go
It's
home.
all-
You're gonna
it's
go
all
home and
puns. It's not exactly.
were you
ideas.
listening to this episode and just write down everything,
Exactly.
Yeah.
taking notes?
Absolutely. Okay, so continue. You finished recording for the December 23rd release when?
I think we finished recording. There's the Spanish version of the
There's a
track
Spanish-
we just played. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
Who recorded it?
Andy, we basically that took me a while to do. I really thought it was going to be easy to sing a song in another language because I'm stupid. And, I thought, wow, yeah, it'll be simple because I'm not the kind of guy who walks in the room and thinks that guy can take me, even when that guy can clearly take me. And yeah, so it took me. I had to go a couple times. We basically had a friend sing it, and then I matched it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's on the album?
Yes, it is on the album.
I want to listen a little bit of this. Play a little bit. Not the full song, just because we heard it in English, but I want to hear a little bit of what it sounds like
we
in
heard it in
Spanish.
I feel it's better in Spanish.
All
but
right,
it's
well, then
good
play the whole
both- it's
fucking
good
song
both
in
ways.
Spanish.
Let's play the whole song. What is the?
It was
yeah,
by far the hardest
what's
thing
the,
I've ever done musically is to try to sing the song in Spanish.
What's the name?
In Spanish?
No. In I'm looking at both albums here.
It's the last. It's the last song of the more recent record.
Oh, so
wait.
It's like track 8.
So it's
You
not.
think I should know this? I'm not sure if it's track 8 or track 7.
let's
Pronounce it,
see.
Dave.
There's the
Okay,
radio
here we
edit
go.
as well.
Yeah, you're so hot. I'm gonna fuck you with the lights on in Spanish.
So what
It's
does it
actually
sound
the
like?
rock in Espanol version because we were trying to cash in. on that
Whatever,
market.
but yeah, yeah, it's track 7.
Well,
Oh
let's
my
do
God.
They'd be
it.
very disappointed to see some tall Irish guy who does, but whatever. But I'd like to think that this is going to open up a whole new market to us.
All right, let's
Playing
check
in
that out,
Mexican
then.
restaurants around the world.
Absolutely.
Adios mío.
Sí. Cada vez que veo tu cara, mi alma se queda. No quiero ser asqueroso, pero no pego dejar de bar. Mejor que eres resulta. Me gusta lo que tienes. Te veo de hacerlo, porque mami que riquera es. Te claro
You're listening to The Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
I do magic.
Well, it's easy if you try, Dick.
Now sit back and listen.
Ay caramba!
Wow, that was super white.
Yeah, it was. That
No,
was.
that was dead on 100% exact.
Well, that was the Spanish version of. I want to.
You're so hot. I want to
Yeah,
fuck you with
you're
the
so
lights
hot.
on.
I want to fuck you with the lights on. That was interesting. I liked it a lot.
Well, of
it's
course
it's
you did.
different to have somebody actually come with a Spanish version of their song.
I
So
don't think
bands,
we've ever had a band come with a
bands, you
Spanish.
need to step it up a notch here because he just brought in a Spanish
that's
version.
Right.
So those that want to call and give your sexual innuendos for tonight, it is open.
Preferably in English.
In English, yes. 773-657-3341. Give us a call. We're live until 10. And by the way, we are still looking for sweepers that, we play after each song when we come back in. Those types of sweepers can be done by you. Yes, you bands. We are
listening at
trying
home.
to include you more, so please announce yourselves as, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm so-and-so, yada, yada, yada. And your band, and then whatever you want to do, creatively.
And I just pooped in my pants. And
Creatively.
you're listening to
Creatively,
the Metal
thank
Experience. Woo!
Yeah, something like that.
With
so
your music playing in the background.
30 to 60 seconds, submit
Or
it
like
to
10 seconds.
or 10, whatever.
10 seconds to even 20 to 30. I think if it was 60 seconds, that'd be kind of overkill.
Whatever. It's the metal experience at yahoo.com.
How
Submit
long-
an MP3 version.
How long are our sweepers usually, Dave? Like 20 seconds at the most?
Yeah, the longest one we have is 28 seconds. That's because I was a little liberal with the background music, but I usually cut it down anyway.
Well, just a minute. We want to hear your
maybe
music
like
and your
20
bands. And
20 seconds
You can be
sounds-
funny. You can be serious. It doesn't matter. We will use them all.
Even if it sounds like dog shit, we'll still use it.
Maybe
So I
dog
wanna-
shit to you. We'll find it gold. Dave's turn now. Hi, Dave. It's been a week. How are you?
Yeah, I know. It's only been a week.
Dave's turn. That's what it's called now. Dave's turn.
Dave's turn.
All right.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please?
Let's hear it from the soundboard.
Exactly.
Thanks. I like to play.
What does he say? Thanks.
Thanks,
I
I like to play. That's Garth from Wayne's
play,
World.
play that again.
I gotta play that again now. Oh, shit.
Come on. You can do it.
Dude.
Thanks. I like to play.
I love Dana Carvey.
Thanks. I like to play.
So anyway, Dave.
So DOA is going on tour over in Europe. Mm-hmm. For anyone, for any of our fans out there.
Cool.
Europe's
And
pretty big.
yep,
place.
Europe
Big place.
is
Europe is
huge land space.
Exactly.
It's over there somewhere, I don't know.
Full album is being streamed for Pennywise is yesterday.
It gets released next week, right? The 13th?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no,
No,
it's not the
15th.
15th, following week. 2 weeks. Awesome. I can't wait. I've seen the album cover for it. It
looks pretty
awesome.
cool.
It does.
What is it? Tell me.
It's just like a compilation of their old like posters and stuff like that with
It's pretty awesome. Bad Religion did something like that for one of their albums, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
so, Sum 41 is in the studio recording new music.
Some. What?
Steve left the band, though. I don't know who's drumming now, so we'll have to see about
They'll
that.
find somebody.
I don't know if I've ever heard that. After someone mentioned the band Sum 41.
I like Sum 41, damn it.
I like the 30 seconds when they do the Pain for Pleasure bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Pain for Pleasure's hilarious.
They do the Triple Lindy in the video, too, so I guess
That's awesome.
I can't hate them.
DRI is going on tour in the U.S.
That doesn't surprise me. They do that a lot.
Yep. And Helmet to embark on the anti-folk revival tour in Drop D with Filter and Local H.
What?
In Drop D?
Like their whole thing is going to be
that's
played in
the-
Drop D?
Well, that's the name of the tour, the anti-folk revival tour in Drop D.
Well,
So they're playing everything in Drop D, apparently.
I have no idea.
I quite like Helmet, but they're going to be going on tour at Filter. That sucks.
And Local H.
Okay.
That's not much better.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't dislike them.
And if you've seen them once, you've seen them twice. Well, yeah, trice is a word. 3 times. Slayer, Suicidal Tendencies, and
I've
Exodus.
seen them 4 times.
That
where?
tour's happening again.
I just saw that show in Milwaukee a month ago.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did. It was fantastic.
Nowhere near here. The closest you're getting is Detroit
Oh, God.
at the Fillmore.
Don't go.
At the Fillmore.
What's
and-
left in Detroit?
Yeah, anyway.
What was the highlight of that show?
Suicidal were really fucking amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they played like a lot of the more early hardcore songs. They played like "I Saw Your Mommy" and songs. They were in Subliminally. They were really great.
Nice.
I mean, Slayer were awesome too. You know. But,
And Kerry
yeah.
King's 50.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think Tom Orion's got to be 52, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Those old ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, the only reason I mentioned that is I saw it on Metal Sucks a while ago. I was like, oh, happy birthday to Kerry King because he turns 50.
Paul Bostaff is drumming again in Slayer.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Well, all right then.
All right, and Atreyu are getting back together. Atreyu to return from hiatus, playing Aftershock Festival 2014.
Look at that puppy. No, it's not that kid.
Oh, I thought you were getting excited for a trade.
I was, and then I saw a puppy, and I
And
got
the puppy.
sidetracked.
Double excited.
Oh my god, Atreyu! I'm so happy.
There should be I'm the only one probably going to get this, but there should be an Atreyu cover band called Cortense.
No.
Cortense. I
There
don't get it.
shouldn't.
You got the Neverending Story. That was the horse's name because that's what they got.
Cortense?
Or something like that.
Oh
Hortense, yeah.
no, yeah, but
See, it's funny because they took their name from a movie.
See, it's funny because
Exactly. Corrosion of Conformity streamed the new album 9. For anybody who's into Corrosion.
COC.
Speaking of the number 9, Luco and I got tickets to see Rodrigo y Gabriela.
And that's and in Spanish.
That's and in Spanish
So white.
at the Chicago Theater, October 24th. They
What does it
are
have to do with
I
expensive
feel my
as fuck.
Spanish is better than his.
The 9 Dead Alive or the Dead 9 Alive tour, whatever the fuck it's called. We're seeing it.
Heyo.
Thought I'd put
They
that
play.
out there.
They play acoustic guitar. That's it. And
They're pretty
it's-
awesome.
Morgan had no
I
idea who they
just
were.
found out about them 5 days ago.
All right, and who's ready for more Avenged Sevenfold stuff?
No.
Well,
Nobody.
They're releasing a
Morgan.
new album in August. on
Did you
Hopeless
hear
Records.
this bullshit that their new drummer is saying that Lars Ulrich is the best drummer ever in metal?
No, I haven't heard that
Yeah.
one.
He put out this argument,
is.
and I'm like, really, dude? This is your favorite drummer
hope
of
he's
all
joking.
time? Nope. He's dead serious. He has a whole argument against everybody else's.
Jesus.
Yep.
He must be high.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They're putting out a new album called Waking the
Lars.
Fallen Resurrected.
Whoa.
Waking the Fallen Resurrected.
So,
it's
are they
it
going
might
to
actually
old
be good.
school?
It's
So
Avenged Sevenfold. I don't think it'll actually be
the new
good.
album will feature
Well,
11 never before heard
Waking the
songs.
Fallen was
Hold
really
on.
good, but after
Never
that it
before
was,
heard songs when they
In addition
recorded
to the-
Waken Fallen?
Yeah, but never before heard songs. In addition to the 12 tracks from the original release,
Wow. So they're like.
and it's
like,
gonna have like new artwork and stuff.
kind of
like
like
that.
a B-sides, I guess, then.
Yeah.
I might pick
Wait,
that up.
is it all stuff from back in the day, or is it re-recorded like new
I
stuff?
think they're re-releasing the album and just shipping it with tracks that they were never heard, like B-sides and stuff like that.
Okay, I'll take a listen to that.
I might get that. I got the B-sides when they did
I like that
Scream.
album. Everything after that is kind of like meh.
I liked Bat Country
That Country was awesome.
for about 5 minutes, and then it got replayed.
Old.
But,
What else you got, Dave?
all right. Apparently, there's a new genre of metal called thug metal out,
Thug metal, really?
pioneered by
Ice-T.
Solus Deus.
What?
I'd like to think it was pioneered by Body Count.
Yeah.
Well, they're
For sure.
they're awesome, but I don't know. I don't know what this sounds like. Let's check this out.
Pioneered
Oh,
by
God.
who?
They're waving.
Solus Deus.
Who's
What?
that?
That's the thug metal band that
Thug
split in the
metal.
back.
Oh, that's the name of the band.
It's not bad so far.
Hasn't skip through it a little
Hold
bit.
on. It's going to wrap.
I like how he announces that it's thug metal.
This is the thuggiest metal that you will ever hear.
This is weird. He's talking about West Coast cheese.
West Coast G's.
So it's pretty much like gangster lyrics and hardcore music. That's what I'm
Are
getting
they
out
all
of
white
this?
dudes?
I have no idea.
All right,
have
turn
to
this
be all
off.
white
This
They
is-
have
Yeah,
to be.
that's kind of weird.
It would suck if there were no white guys.
Next thing you know, I'm going to end up...
One of the rare bands that would like their credibility be ruined if it was turned out to be thugs. It has to be suburban white guys, or it would suck.
Oh, of course it is. They're like Attila.
Attila, those guys.
I love Attila.
You
I'm not
would.
going to lie.
Wait, no one likes to tell.
Shut up, I do.
What else you got for us, Dave?
Apparently, a new metal group covered Crimea River.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Crimea by Justin
Timberlake.
Timber Nuts?
They're called
Justin
Fun
Timberlake
Gone Wrong.
is very talented. Shut
The only
up.
reason why I know these things is because I have a little sister, and growing up with a little sister loving Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Let's go!
All right, skip through it a little bit. Skip through it.
You were not where you head, you better phone a friend. I'm the creep without a little, the beginning of the end. Step on this bag, turn around this bag.
Are these the lyrics? I don't know what this is. I just know the
I
chorus.
can't hear it with you talking.
I'm done with this song.
You tried to trick me, but I beg your pardon. I got some news for you. Your whole world's coming down on you, man. Your whole
What else you got, Dave? Just turn
I don't
this
think
down.
this is Crimea River.
That's what it
Until
says,
you get to the
Crimea.
chorus.
Whatever.
That's not Crimea River.
It
New Limp
says
Bizkit's
cover.
awesome.
Well, it's not.
Well,
They lied to you.
yeah, and apparently Suge Knight and Cat Williams were at a trash talk show.
Oh, God. Well, they are trashy, too, so that's why they went.
Who?
Suge Knight and Cat Williams.
And Cat Williams?
Yeah, the quote-unquote comedian.
Why were they at a trash talk show?
I have no idea.
Oh, they were at a trash talk show?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
They just
all
showed
right.
up. They, for some reason,
They're like, hey, I'm Cat Williams.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure they're welcome there. I mean, you know, but
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, if
they are
Cat
trashy
Williams
people.
ever walked up, I'd be like, hi.
that's a really that's awesome.
Thug life.
I'd tell him. I'd say, "Hi, Cat. I live thug life." That's what I'd say.
I think Cat Williams is funny sometimes.
I don't.
Nah,
He's
Well.
annoying.
he ain't funny.
All right.
Both.
So, more funny crap coming out of Russia. Apparently, Marilyn Manson was welcomed there with bomb threats.
Yeah, I heard he canceled part of his tour.
Yeah, we canceled our show in Moscow. We were just about to perform. They had bomb threats
Well,
because I guess the Russians hate Manson.
There's a lot of people turning Manson away now. Maybe
Well,
it's
I'd
because he
say-
started acting
Wait, when did he start acting?
when he joined Sons of Anarchy.
Wait,
Sons of
I-
Anarchy.
He's in the Sons of Anarchy final season.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Ew,
Well,
gross.
All right. What else you got, Dave?
All right, death metal band named Unfathomable.
On what?
Unfathomable
Okay.
Reunation. Weird name. To perform in a soundproof, airtight cube.
What?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
get
It sounded weird to me too. It's just like they're performing in an air like a soundproof cube. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Why would you want to
Alright.
do that?
I have no fucking clue.
No one
I'm
would
sorry.
hear you.
I don't know why I asked you. Like you had the answer to the question.
Yeah, Dave.
I
Why?
assumed- Yeah.
Why
No,
do
I
you
mean,
want to do that?
I understand like his question. It's just like, it's
I've seen
ridiculous.
quite a few bands that would rather be performing in a soundproof cube. Don't get me wrong, but you know.
Like Good Charlotte. If they performed in a soundproof cube, I'd be like, all right, good. I don't have to hear them.
There's nothing wrong with Good Charlotte.
There's a lot of things wrong with
There's
Good Charlotte.
everything wrong with Good Charlotte.
All right, and I have to throw this picture up to talk about this next. Release.
What's your favorite band that you?
Is that the I Love Rich Christmas picture?
It should be.
That's Steel Panther.
That's Steel
They're,
Panther.
they're going
in
to tour
Christmas
the
sweaters.
U.S. with Judas Priest.
Yep, I heard about that. I really
You
want to
going?
go.
There's no.
It's Priest. I'll go.
They're playing. They're
I'm
playing.
not gonna not go see Judas Priest. I mean,
They're playing in Hammond, Indiana. That's the closest we're gonna get here.
Well,
Speaking of Judas Priest, I went to one of the Ozfests, and Judas Priest was headlining the main stage, and he rolled up on his Harley on stage, and he was doing a set. And the guy in front of me, probably like 2 rows, he was drunk as shit. He was like,
someone's drunk at a Judas Priest concert.
Yeah, he
no
was like,
way.
Wow, I didn't know they serve beer.
"You go, you gay bastard!" It was so funny.
Oh my god.
I was like, "Yes." And then we
Yeah.
watched Judas Priest, and it was pretty sweet. Anyway, anything else, Dave?
No, that's about it. But that is an awesome picture there.
Oh,
For Steel Panther.
Scott Ian biography called "I'm the Man." That dude behind the band Anthrax or something is coming out December 23rd.
Nice, just in time
So
for Christmas.
I cannot
Just in time
wait.
for Richmas.
I am
Richmas.
so buying.
And
Scott
isn't Philip
Ian's.
Anselmo coming out with a
Philip
book in
Anselmo.
2020?
Yeah, I looked it up on Amazon. And apparently, it's like
It's got a release date for like 2020. It's pretty funny.
December 30th of 2015 or something. I'm like,
No,
really?
it said 2020.
Oh yeah, 2020 is when Phil Anselmo's book is coming
It
out.
was
to
just
the
funny
Kindle.
because 5 years. It's like
He's
what?
gonna
Yeah.
put a lot of work into that book.
Yeah, right.
You know?
5
Ah,
years.
yeah.
It's gonna take you to write this. All right.
Hey, I
well.
mean, he's the guy who wrote fucking Hostile. I mean, you don't think that just comes? You don't think that this book is fucking hostile?
Oh yeah, no, of course, But keep a
he's
lookout
the
for
guy
that.
that wrote fucking Hostile.
I mean, it's gonna be poetry. I mean,
And-
come on.
There is a shirt now called the Air Ian or something, and it's a take on the
Air
shirt
Jordan.
Air Jordan. Well, it's Scott Ian jumping with his guitar, that silhouette
It's pretty
in
cool.
a picture.
It's pretty cool.
Probably
pretty
not
cool.
quite as high.
Not quite as high,
Nowhere near as high.
but Scott Ian. I mean, he's a shorter dude too.
Right.
Well, let's hear more of I Love Rich. I just can't get enough
Let's
of
do a twofer.
Rich here.
Absolutely.
What do you want to hear?
If you go, we could play "Everybody's Getting Laid Tonight," which is another song, of ours. That's awesome.
Dave, do you know where
Yeah,
that one
I
is?
can- I can grab that one.
And then
Okay.
grab one more. What else do you want to hear?
How about "Wake Up, Let Me Rock You"?
I guess that's on the first album.
Or
the other CD you
second
gave me,
album.
I'm
I know
sorry.
what CD it's on. I just don't know which one you're referring to as the first album. Yes, it's
Respect
Wake Up
the
the
Rich.
Miraki's on that. That's on the new album, Respect the Rich,
Okay.
which you can go buy.
Where?
Oh wow, you busted no on CD Baby or Amazon, anywhere like that. Any fine online retailer has it for sale
Nice.
Perfect.
for a completely reasonable and affordable price. I assume.
You assume you don't
I
know?
assume. Well, they got to make the big checks for us, so I don't know how much it actually costs.
Nice.
Let's fucking do some I Love Rich.
Cause it's time to go. Cause I'm the guy who
This is not rock and roll. You're goddamn right.
This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
And that was 2 more delicious tracks by I Love Rich. What were those songs called, Rich?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. No, I'm kidding.
You weren't listening.
I was totally listening. I was ignoring your conversation. Just totally focused on our music. The first song was called "Everybody's Getting Laid Tonight,"
Nice.
and the second song was called "Wake Up, Let Me Rock You." "Wake Up, Let Me Rock You" is on our current CD, "Respect the Rich," which you can go out and buy.
Hey, where can
And-
you go and buy those?
You can buy it on Amazon or CD Baby or a ton of other online retailers.
How often? What's the ratio for it working for your song "I Want to Get Laid Tonight" when you're at shows? How many hookups are you seeing that night? People leaving together.
I'd like to think it's like Spanish Fly.
Okay.
Although
okay.
sometimes, you're at a show and, it's heavy on the dudes, and I don't know if it works quite so much then. But, as a rule.
The dudes are holding hands, walking.
Right.
What did we do?
Right. We were straight when we came here.
Well-
but, yeah,
We
it's pretty powerful stuff, and you got to be careful with it. I wouldn't just throw it out lightly,
we're going over a little earlier. You have a couple shows coming up. What do you got coming up?
Well, our only local show coming up, or actually our only show on the books for sure at the moment, is August 2nd. We're playing Quenchers, which is an awesome bar on Western and Fullerton in Chicago. So, yeah.
And who are you playing with on that show?
We're actually playing with the Polkaholics.
The Polkaholics?
Yep. They're a rock and roll polka band.
Oh my gosh, that's
Rock
awesome.
and roll polka band.
Yeah. Actually, Don, Don, the main guy in the band, he's a really good dude.
Wait,
So we should
say it
bring
one
our
more time?
dancing
He's a really good
shoes.
dude.
who?
His name is Don. He's
Oh, in the band.
Yeah, he's in the
You're
band.
just like Don. He's a really
Oh.
good dude. I'm like, who?
well, Don from the Polkaholics. We were talking about the Polkaholics.
Gotcha.
That might not have been great radio. I apologize.
No.
But he's still a good dude.
Is this the
them?
Polkaholics? Skip through it a little bit.
That was awfully quick.
Dave listens.
Is there any vocals or are it all instrumental?
There should be vocals.
Skip through it a little bit more.
Someone stole the Kishka. Someone stole the Kishka. Someone stole the Kishka from the future shop. Hey, who stole
I like it.
Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? What the fuck's a kishka?
You know what a kishka is?
They was standing on the rack.
It's like a.
sausage.
Someone stole the Kishka.
There you go.
It's a sausage.
They're like
like a Polish
Gogo
sausage.
Bordello. This is who they remind me of. Gogo? Do you say like Gogo? Starts wearing purple, wearing
Yeah,
purple, like
Gogo
the gypsy
Bordello, yeah.
punk. They're like gypsy punk polka music. Yeah.
Actually, they remind me of a band I met not too long ago called the Dreadnoughts.
The
Oh, yeah,
Dreadnought.
You know the Dreadnoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I met them once at Reggie's, then I went to go back to see their show.
And then they weren't there. Dave missed
No,
it.
they're awesome, but they're from Vancouver, so they don't get the tour as often.
Oh my gosh, it's a funny story. When we were at Reggie's, by the way, we saw Flesh God Apocalypse this weekend. Woo! And Flesh God, we have a video up on our Facebook. Check it out. But there's this band
Oh, and
called
this is the Kishka.
that looks like
It looks like a black
turd.
potato.
It's a sausage.
it looks
That's
like a
not
turd.
a particularly appealing picture.
No,
of a
it's
kishka.
not.
Well, it's a sausage. What are you gonna do?
Which once
So
again,
there was this
great
band-
radio.
There's this band called
not a
Necromonicon. What was they called?
Necronomicon.
Necromonicon. They were
Necronomicon from
Necronomicon.
Evil Dead.
They
it
were
right.
Come
French
on.
Canadian.
Pleasure.
Dang it!
They were French Canadian, and they were hilarious. They were black metal. They wore the corpse paint. They come out wearing costumes, and they're just hilarious.
And they were
You
talking.
can be very funny about metal.
It was kind of.
Yeah.
They weren't hilarious per
I mean,
se.
they-
They were kind of funny because most black metal bands do like
They
do
won't
like,
talk. Yeah.
Murder Satan, and they were just like, we don't speak good English.
We're French
stupid
Canadians.
French
You're
idiots or
stupid
something.
French.
It was like
They're French, meh.
it was pretty funny,
They were entertaining. Had to
but they were pretty good.
They were awesome.
Necronomicon. They're pretty
definitely gonna look up some of their stuff later.
good. And Flesh God was fucking awesome.
Flesh God blew my mind
All over
multiple
my face.
times.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways, back to I Love Rich. So tell us a little bit about what your recording process is. Do you guys all record together in one room, or are you doing individual tracking?
Oh no, we record live. I think rock music you have to have the whole. It
nice,
doesn't-
doing it
yeah.
old school.
That's right.
Hey-o.
So do you have cowbell in any of your songs?
Oh, we've got cowbell in lots of our songs.
Nice. I want to hear cowbell in the next song, so choose a song
Oh,
with
totally.
cowbell.
It'll be Rise Up.
Nice. And
There's lots of cowbell music. It starts with cowbell.
do you guys have music videos out or anything?
We have when we put a record out on a label on the Year of the Rich album, we actually have a proper music video that the budget was about $100 and we spent most of that on beer. But yes, there is an I Love Rich video.
$25 left
for a song I don't have with me, but a song called Let's Get It On Tonight. But if you
Is it on YouTube?
Yes, you can YouTube it and find it.
Nice. And are you currently on a label on this last album? That you
Oh
guys
no, we put it out ourselves.
put out yourselves.
Unless somebody with a lot of money offered to put a record out for you, it's such a pointless waste of time to have someone put a record out for you. It's just my opinion. Yeah. No, I mean obviously, if someone with a lot of money wants to put a record out for us, we're totally gonna go
Oh,
with
right,
it.
no,
Right,
absolutely.
right. But I mean, if you're just putting a record out, I mean, it takes forever to have a band get through with something anyway. To add 5 more people to it, it's not worth it.
No, absolutely. Have you guys ever toured in the years that you guys have been together? Like,
we
what's the
played
furthest
we
you've
played out
been?
of town a lot, but we've never like done like a proper tour.
What's the furthest place that you've gone to play a show?
I'm trying to think. Well, the first version of the band actually got out of town a lot. Actually, last year we just played Cleveland, which isn't very far, I suppose.
That's
But
decent.
the
Hello,
old
Ohio!
we're the old version of the band now. So yeah, there we go.
The old version of the...
No, right now we're the older guys in the band, so we don't always want to go be in a van together for hours on end. But yeah, no, we're gonna play some out of town shows before the year's up too. So
Cleveland.
So Cleveland's the furthest you've been?
I think so. Like lately.
Well, ever.
Oh well, no, because I don't know. We've only really played in the Midwest. I'm not really sure. Is Cleveland or Green Bay further?
I have no
I think
idea.
Cleveland.
St. Louis might be further. We played St. Louis a bunch of times.
Okay.
Indianapolis isn't all that far.
And
But-
what's-
but
who's-
pretty much any other major city in the Midwest we've played. So
Have you guys ever opened for a national act?
We've opened for tons of national acts.
What's the craziest band that you've opened for?
The craziest band is in like the most ridiculous band we opened for was I Love Rich actually opened for Night Ranger years ago.
Really?
Yep. At
That's-
Joe's on Weed Street.
Don't tell me you love me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Night
Don't tell me
Ranger.
you love me. Don't tell me I don't. I'm done.
I just want to know that was not me belting that out because I normally would have. But
That's
I would have
my-
went with "You Can Still Rock in America" because 4th of July is coming up.
That's
But
my
either or.
Absolutely.
that's my favorite Night Ranger song. So
That's actually both those songs we just mentioned are great songs, and that's
So
pretty
Night
much about
Ranger's
it for that
one.
catalog.
Who else have you guys opened for?
Oh, we've opened up for a lot of punk bands we really like. We opened up for the Dickies, who are one of my favorite bands.
Dickies.
Nice.
Yes, we opened up for the Dictators, who we played earlier. We actually played a couple shows. That's who we played in Cleveland with last year. We played a couple shows with them. That was awesome. We played with the Queers. We played with the Meatmen. We played Sloppy Palooza one year. So it's like a million.
Sloppy Palooza.
Sloppy Seconds. We've actually played a couple shows with Ace from Sloppy Seconds on guitar. I played with them a couple times. They're kind of like a bigger punk band, or to us, they're a bigger punk band. I'm a huge fan. And yeah, we played with Captured by Robots a bunch of times. I'm assuming I won't get in trouble for saying this. I think we're going to play a couple shows with them in October. Actually,
Nice.
Captured by Robots it's definitely a unique thing. I mean, it's like the dude, he's got these robots on stage with him, and the robot band. It's pretty amazing.
Please let us know if this happens. I need to see giant robots on stage.
Yeah, for sure. It's awesome, and it's pretty extreme metal too. I think metal people would fucking dig it.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I mean,
And,
Rob Zombie fucking brings out machines like that. You might as well just do it in punk music and do the. Are they like Rock'em
Do it right.
Sock'em robots?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they're actual big robots. I mean, it's cool. I mean, they're
I'm
actually
there.
playing. It's pretty
That's
impressive.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then you guys are wearing spandex, of course, when you play.
Sometimes I wear leather pants because it's a little more forgiving than spandex. But either or, yeah,
Nice.
it's a good look. Actually, it was funny because when I came here, not that this means anything to anyone listening, but you're right by fantasy. If you would have said right by fantasy headquarters, I would have known exactly because I've bought tons of clothes for our shows over the years.
Nice.
Who's this?
That's Captured by Robots.
Yes.
You know what? They remind me of his
Maggot Twat.
No, not Maggot Twat. There's an all robot band, and I can't remember who they are, but they're based out of Germany, I believe. And they did a cover of Ace of Spades, and it's all robots.
Nice.
Well, let's hear some more I Love
I
Rich.
agree.
We got a couple
He's got a lot of music he brought.
40 more tracks to
45 more tracks. We'll be here all night, people.
What else? What else you want to?
Well, I need to hear cowbell.
Well, she wanted to hear cowbell, so
Yeah.
I would say play "Rise Up for Rock and Roll," which is on the I Love Rich 3 Season of the Rich CD.
And then one
Yep.
more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then we could play "We're Here to Save Rock and Roll" off the new CD.
Nice.
Let's-
Another twofer.
They look at Dave's like,
It's-
oh,
it-
what
it
is
is Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Two for Tuesday.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
Fuck you. Will you with the blood?
Oh my God,
getting
there's
good
so
at this.
much rich that we've been hearing tonight. Lots and lots of rich.
Not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough, Rich. We are the Metal Experience. You're listening to us on themetalexperience.com. And we are here with I Love Rich. My name is Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. And we are here with Rich of I Love Rich. And we have a phone call. Do we, Dave? Hello, caller. You're on with the Metal Experience and I Love Rich. Who is this?
This is Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir? What
Yeah.
are you doing? Why aren't you running
This
your
is
country and
Putin.
shit?
This is Putin.
Why aren't you running your country, Greg, you son of a bitch? You can't trick me. I know your squealy voice.
I really thought it was Vladimir Putin.
Did you just take the band for a mustache ride?
They're taking me for a mustache ride. Have you been listening to these
That's
tunes?
right.
How many mustaches we got in there today?
47.
Oh my goodness. Does Morgan have one?
Morgan's
No.
wearing one on her
No.
armpits.
What? No.
You don't have a mustache today?
She's got armpit mustaches.
You got armpit? Man.
I do not, Greg. Do not
I
believe
really
a
do
word
not feel
coming
I
out
have
of
a
his...
good comment to make right now, so I'm just going to be quiet for a second.
Well, Greg, what's
Makes
up?
great radio.
Not much. I was just talking to Rabbi Dave, you know.
Rabbi Dave?
Rabbi.
Dave just gave the peace sign.
It's
Yo, Rabbi Dave.
Dave.
What is it? Rabbi?
Rabbi. It's pronounced both. It can be pronounced both ways.
What?
I've never heard it called Rabbi.
Rabbi Dave. Listen to the Rabbi Dave show, man.
Fuck.
It's awesome.
Rabbi Dave. I'm going to start introducing you as Rabbi Dave.
Go for it.
Yes, Rabbi Dave, man. It's Rabbi, not
I'd pay
Rabbi.
for the title. It's mine.
Well, Greg, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Had some characters in at work today, and, you know, just...
Characters.
Greg just calls the
smoke
shoot the
break.
shit.
Hey, it's whatever.
Taking a smoke break, you know.
Okay, so what kind of characters came into work today?
Oh, my God, this drunk guy comes in, dude. Well, he comes in, and there was a reenactment of an earlier fight that happened between these two 7-year-old women, okay? And
70 or 7?
7-year-old women, and they came in, okay, and this guy was all like, drinks for everyone, and he won, and he gave them drinks, you know, and one lady was like, all right, we gotta go, Martha, and like, Martha was like, I'm in a bonus, fuck you, and they got up, they started yelling at each other and shit. It was so funny, dude. Oh my God.
Greg, where do you work?
This is the life of Greg.
In Darien, dude, man, it's crazy.
Is
There's
this a
some hardcore
bar?
old
What
people
type
here.
of place is this? Is
It's
this a,
like-
is this a
it's like
bingo
an old-
hall?
It's a doctor's
like an
office.
old- It's an old lady cafe, gambling cafe. That's what it is.
You work in an old lady gambling.
Is that a casino?
Did they tip you with pennies?
Dude,
And
dude,
kisses?
I got mad tips, dude. I already got like $35 in tips today, man.
Is that good?
Pretty badass, yeah.
All right. Well, fucking ain't right, Peter, man.
Hell yeah. How's the band doing? I haven't heard them. I haven't listened to them
Oh,
yet.
maybe
Are
you
they
should go
good,
back
or
and
are
listen
they-
to it after this.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like
Fucking
an
we're-
endorsement.
I mean, are they good or you know?
Listen
like,
to some fucking party rock, man.
party rock, dude.
Give them the
Dude.
couple of names of the titles of the songs.
We've got a lot of love songs. We have a song called "Let's Fuck All Night." That's
Oh,
a song.
yeah?
Yeah. That is
Oh,
a song.
yeah.
It's got a drum solo in it too.
Nice.
Let's fuck all night, dude. I bet you all the ladies like that.
We just played 2 songs that featured an immense amount of cowbell that were wonderful.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
cowbell, more cowbell. Yes.
What were those songs called?
Well, we played "Rise Up for Rock and Roll," and I think we played "Wake Up, Let Me Rock You Again."
Yeah, we played "Wake Up, Let Me Rock You" for 2 times, Dave.
That's all right.
Oh,
It's a
my
good
God.
song.
It's all right.
Do your songs make all the ladies wet?
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Oh yeah, that's the type of songs I want to make. To get all those ladies moist and shit. You know what I'm talking?
Oh my God. All right.
This
Well,
is awesome.
Greg, we're gonna hang up on you real hard.
Yeah, you gotta
And
remember.
we're gonna
You
play
said
you.
real hard.
We're gonna play you an "I Love Rich" song dedicated just for you.
Can I get a Hail Satan first? Hail Satan.
I'll give you a Hail Satan.
Oh, Hail Satan. Okay, bye.
From Rosaries,
See you
baby.
later.
Keep listening. We'll play what track you want to dedicate to Greg.
Well, it's an odd song for dude to dedicate to another dude, but I'm gonna say let's fuck all night because I just mentioned
Fuck
that
all
song.
night.
Oh my God.
Let's do it. Does Dave have any idea which CD it's on?
It's on the. It's on. Yes.
Let's Fuck All Night.
Knowing I'm the one you want to find, 'cause you know that I'm ready all the time. You might not know, but it's easy to see. You say you're looking for love, I think you're looking for me. Saying how you always love my song, I know you want to hear them all night long. I may be kinda dumb, but I think I understand what you wanna do when you hear my band. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all night. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all night. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all night. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all. Yeah, I see you looking mighty nice. I know that you want it more than twice. I may be kinda dumb, but I think I understand what you wanna do when you hear my band. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all night. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all night. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all night. Fuck all night, fuck all night. You wanna fuck all.
You're listening to the Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
Or do magic.
It's easy if you try, Dick. Now sit back and listen.
I'm not a good gambler.
That happens.
And we are back, The Metal Experience. Luco Blaze, Morgan Danielle. You're listening to us on themetalexperience.com. We are here with Rich from I Love Rich. What was that? And that track was actually just dedicated to Gregory. And what was that track just called?
That was a song called "Let's Fuck All Night."
That was dedicated to Greg, by the way.
Right. I prefaced it by saying it was an odd song to dedicate to another dude.
It made it so perfect that you're like, yeah, that song was called "Let's Fuck All Night."
Right.
Like just
Right.
totally nonchalant
well,
about
what are you
it.
gonna do?
That's fucking
That's
awesome.
okay. That's okay.
Well, I think it's about that time, Dave. I think you know what time it is too. Let's do it.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found.
Only on the Metal Experience.
Now, take mind. Every single week, we definitely try to match the music that we hear of what's coming on to
We're out of rock bands.
We're out of rock, punk type bands. So for those bands,
It's all
anybody
death metal,
everywhere,
black metal, and metalcore that we have.
everywhere. I mean it. Anybody that's unsigned that wants to submit their music, the Metal Experience at yahoo.com. Submit your MP3 files because we do take those in consideration for an unsigned band pick every week.
We'll play them every week. This week we have from Columbus, Ohio, off the album Our Collective Destroyer, the band Arise the Titan with the song False Entitlement.
Woo!
Let's do it.
And now, back to the Metal Experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the Metal Experience.
That's not nearly as good.
Fuck you. Will you wear the blood?
Woo! And we are back. Luco Blaze, Morgan Danielle, and we just heard Arise the Titan from Columbus, Ohio, off the album Off the album Our Collective Destroyer with the song False Entitlement.
I'm Retarded would be a better name for an album.
Check them out on Facebook or whatever other outlets they are streaming their good stuff. You guys kick ass. But we are still in the studio here for another 20 minutes with I Love Rich. with Rich from I Love Rich.
That's right.
Doesn't
Woo-hoo.
get much easier to remember names. Sometimes you have just like 8 band members, and it's like,
I can't remember.
man, I
all of
totally
them.
I totally forgot your name. But this is nice and easy. The band name I Love Rich. We're here with Rich.
Is your last name really Love?
No.
Okay.
That's his rock star name.
That's my rock star
I know.
name.
I was just.
On the way here, I was telling him earlier that Morgan was like, "Oh, I know
Shut
how they got
up.
their name. His name is Rich Love. I love Rich."
That's right. When I was a kid and the first Ramones album I bought, I thought, wow, they're all related. So it happens.
Gotcha. Tell us what's the craziest thing that's happened to you on stage while being in the band.
The craziest thing that's happened to me on stage, like crazy how so?
I don't know. Do you see a lot of titties?
I do. I have a tendency though. There was actually a girl who I had a crush on, and I had a girlfriend at the time, so I wouldn't act on it. But she was flashing us at our show, and I, somehow or another I didn't catch it, and it really pissed me off.
Those are always the worst.
Yeah, it's
Miss Titties.
Yeah, because I would have liked to have seen them, but yeah.
There you go.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there was a show. We played a show years ago, and it was like a punk rock show, and we played like the Elmhurst, like it was a VFW hall in Elmhurst. There was like 200 kids.
The one up on Butterfield Road?
Yes.
What?
And Butterfield and Spring?
They have like the back room. Thanks to us, they don't have shows there anymore.
Oh
but
my God.
they had a back room, and it was like they had a little stage. But there was like a lot of kids would go because kids used to like punk rock at least. And long story short, it was a couple days for Valentine's Day.
Wait, is this Butterfield, New York, or Butterfield and Spring? Do you
Butterfield
remember?
Spring.
Because there's two like VFW things over there.
I think it was Butterfield in New York, but I could be wrong.
There's
I don't
one
really know I
in
don't
that
really know
back
my
little
suburbs.
area behind the church type of back there, and then there's one off of Spring.
That one sounds right. It was it was right by a church and kind of tucked away.
Yeah. All right. And I've actually been there. I went to a graduation party there. I ate some delicious
Wait,
chicken.
unincorporated?
Mhm.
Oh, that one.
I ate some
Okay.
delicious chicken in there.
Nice.
No big, whatever.
But we so it was Valentine's Day. So our drummer at the time, Drew at the time, we called earlier. He at the time his day job was working at a library, and I guess libraries throw out thousands of books a week.
Really?
And well, yeah, because the books get torn up and beat up.
Oh, okay.
And so for a couple of weeks, he just took all the romance novels.
Oh God.
And so we're gonna throw romance novels out to these punk rock kids, and we did. And every kid, and I was kind of taunting and egging the crowd on, and I didn't. But I saw some kids starting to rip the books up, and the most arrogant thought I ever had in my life is they shouldn't be doing that. If I ask them to stop, they'll stop. And of course, I asked them to stop ripping the books up, and everyone started ripping the books up, and it was like raining paper through the whole room, and they stopped having shows there.
It could have been worse. They could have been chucking the books at other people.
The good thing about them, when they would rip the books up, it wouldn't make when they would throw the books, it wouldn't hurt as much. So if if they actually had like big books, it would have been a kind of.
They were like soft cover books, right?
Every year we do like a holiday show. Yeah, they're all paperbacks and stuff.
Yeah, paperbacks.
Every year
that's
we have a holiday show, and that ends up with we give out gifts, and that always ends up with tons of stuff being thrown back at us. So we've learned over the years to not have anything that would hurt being thrown back at us.
Rubber chickens.
What if you guys had
rubber
thrown-
dildos?
Right, rubber chickens are totally
What if you guys had thrown back at you?
Well, I mean, it's
bricks.
not bricks.
Here's a
Bricks,
brick.
Knives. We're tough. That's how fucking badass we are. You throw a knife at us, I just keep fucking playing.
Catch it in my mouth and keep going.
No, we've gone across the street, which once again, great radio. But we just go to we go to the dollar store and we buy like $200 worth of stuff, and that's our gifts for the show.
Oh, man.
Pool noodles.
Yeah, it's always a good time. And but anyway, yeah, that half that stuff ends up getting thrown around the room. I mean, no one's actually really that excited to get the
Dollar store
store gifts, Right. So, but yeah, it's
Still,
always a good time.
Gift
It's
is a gift.
What other band gives you gifts?
None.
Did Septic Flesh give you any gifts last weekend?
No.
Gave me a urinary tract infection.
Well, Guar
Get it? Get it?
Yeah,
Get
I
it?
got you. Well, Guar like sprays
It's
everybody
like,
with blood.
You know,
Does that
like
count?
a septic tank, and then you get in blood.
Oh dear God.
Sorry, what were you saying, Dave?
Guar gives out like
I'm sorry, Rabbi.
Yeah. So Guar sprays people with blood. Does that count as a gift?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless wearing a nice shirt.
Funny-
She wouldn't be at a Guar show.
Funny story is Morgan's younger brother, used to go when he would go to Guar shows. He would purposely wear a white shirt so that he would get covered in blood, and then he would like save the bloody shirt. And that was like his.
It tie-dyes.
It like tie-dye. So that was
Yeah,
his
when
like.
you throw it in the washer there.
Yeah, that's what he would
That was
do.
like his.
But he'd always complain at how bad it smelled on the way home. And then he'd always bring a towel to sit on in his car on the way
yeah,
home.
why would
Well,
you?
yeah, because it's fake blood. It's gonna smell like crap.
I wouldn't think fake blood would have a scent. So I've learned something.
It's not
That and the
fake
heat and the sweat, not exactly.
Yeah, all right. I'm not doubting it
All right,
does.
yeah.
I just
Touche.
you know,
Now, when it was a
I've
band
learned
that
something
threw
today.
real cow's blood on everyone and he ended up with that all over his shirt, he was not happy.
What was that band?
I don't remember. Some black metal band that he saw at Mojo's or something.
Was it Living Color?
Yeah, it was
Living
exactly,
Colour?
yes,
Living Colour.
Whenever somebody says black metal, I always want to make a Living Color joke.
Oh
That's
my
all.
God,
I mean, so,
yes.
yeah.
Oh man!
right, well,
Living
it's-
Colour. I actually own one of their CDs, the one that has Cult of Personality on it. Hey, no
Color,
biggie.
They're pretty good.
I bought that CD a long time
that
ago.
time again, Dave.
It's that time again.
It's always that time.
It's always that time.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. As Dave types,
Yep.
enhance.
Yeah, as my
Enhance. Enhance.
No one gets that
Fucking
reference.
pull up the picture. no one.
Poppy!
I don't think so, but
Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right, you get it. The enhance and then the typing. Enhance from Super.
Yeah.
From what?
Super Troopers when they're trying to pull up the license plate and he's like enhance.
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 Yeah, and
Enhance.
he's like the police chief is like, will you fucking pull up the picture already? He's just fucking with him. All right, I good one. I thought it was funny.
Hey, this is the Kushner, and I'm gonna slam these 2 beers while Morgan gives you the local roundup, brought to you by the Chicago Metal Alliance. So sit down, shut up, and make sure you check out the metalexperience.com. We love you, Morgan.
Hey, what's up? I'm Rob Salem, host of The Forge, the home of the best underground rock and metal the Midwest and beyond has to offer. The Forge airs weekdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central, and streams free from radiofreekokomo.org. Make sure that your speakers are cranked to 11 when you tune in, because you're going to hear all the killer, neck-wrecking, ear-shattering, face-melting, local and regional rock and metal that I can find. And you're only going to hear it on The Forge at radiofreekokomo.org.
The local roundup with Morgan on the Metal Experience.
All right. Starting with Hatestorm Annihilation is in need of a bass player still. Anchor the Ocean in need of a vocalist. Disrupting the Abacus is still looking for a keyboard player and a background vocalist. Bleed for the Fallen looking for a new vocalist. Lords of the Drunken Pirate Crew in search of a guitar player.
That's a great name.
Unscarred, a melodic deathcore band from Whitaker, California, looking for a vocalist and bass player.
Whitaker.
Yes. For Return to Flesh needs a bass player. The Summon, the technical death metal band from Massachusetts, need a new guitarist.
Our first Luco's Unsigned Band pick of the week.
Yep. And this just in, because we ran into them this past weekend, Remora, back together and looking for a drummer. Plan to Prosper from Brooklyn, New York, need a drummer for the upcoming dates of their tour, starting with July 8th, which is next week, Tuesday,
luck. Fuck,
in
man.
New
Wow.
York City.
Pretty
They'll
ballsy.
be playing
Yeah, right.
July 9th.
Got a
They're
whole
playing
tour, need a drummer.
in Philly, and July 15th in Buffalo, New York. They'll be needing a drummer as well. So message them on Facebook. They're Plan to Prosper from Brooklyn, or you can hit up the band individually on their Facebook pages.
What do they do if they can't find a drummer?
I don't
In
know.
a
Drum machine.
Week.
Upon our
Why did they
raise,
find somebody who sucks?
the ambient progressive band from Mansota, Florida, just released their video for the song "Dissimulator"
Man.
featuring
You made
Davis
that
Ryder.
up.
Man Soda.
Yes, it's two different cities that they combined to make Mansota.
That's totally
So they're
a lie.
from
That
two different
band and
places
that
in Florida.
City do not exist. She's
Davis
trying to
Ryder
catch me
from
paying
Immoralist guests on their song
Man
"Dissimulator."
Soda.
That will be off their new album that drops July 15th. Through Sleeping
Come on, pick it
Sight, the post-hardcore band from Dallas, Texas, will be releasing their music video. Well, actually, it is released. It was released on Friday. It's for "Broken Home." It was released June 27th, so definitely check out their video. Footage of a Yeti, the hardcore band from Queens, New York, just released their music video called "Animals." That seems appropriate for footage of a Yeti. Check that out on Facebook and YouTube. Above This Burning Sky from Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, have their full album called Sominum Bellum. Available.
Sominum?
Sominum. Sominum. Somnum. Sominum. Great. Bellum, available for free on their Bandcamp until July 5th. That is this coming Saturday, so check it out. It's free. You can get the link on Facebook in their Bandcamp page. Hemi from Chicago just released this past weekend. They are returning to the studio and recording.
Nice.
So looking forward to a new album from them by the end of the year. We'll get them on the
Hemi.
show.
They're cool.
Cyborg Octopus, the progressive metal band from San Roman. They're
San Roman,
California.
Okay.
They're looking
Once
for
again,
a
I think
vocalist.
this is all made up.
They're looking for a vocalist and a guitarist, but them and the band Flub, the experimental metal band from Sacramento, will be announcing their Super Smash Bros. Tour, their first tour, together. That will be on the West Coast from August 8th to 16th, so definitely check them out. Both bands, Cyborg Octopus and Flub, F-L-U-B.
Flub.
Check out Chainsaw Disaster, the extreme metal band from the Netherlands. They just released their music video Speaking in Tongues, thanks to Total Deathcore Promotions. You can check it out on Facebook and YouTube, as well as their limited edition merch for 2014, available on their Big Cartel page. Aaron Kitcher from the Black Tongue and also Infant Annihilator, the drummer, actually has they have a picture of him on their Facebook page wearing their new shirt, Chainsaw Disaster, playing drums at the show that they were playing with just recently with Suicide Silence. So that's pretty awesome. Fallen Captive, the hardcore band from Cleveland, Ohio, released their CD, The Damage of a Man Can Do, as of June 28th, which was on Saturday. So definitely check out their CD. We are teaming up with Reviews from the Cave. It's a music site dedicated to helping bands get exposed. They're putting together a compilation CD of 25 to 50 bands, depending on how many people submit, to pass out compilations at the Summer Slaughter Tour, the Warped Tour, and Rockstar Mayhem Tour. So definitely, if you are interested in getting your tracks heard, send a submission MP3 to thecavesubmissions@gmail.com. They'll let you know what it will take to get on the CD. It's not bad. It's like $25 to have the track submitted, just because they're trying to press it, get it released and distributed. And then afterwards, they're planning on putting it up online and on YouTube, Bandcamp, and a few other sites. So it's a lot of exposure. A lot of people go to these festivals, so they're trying to release hard copies to pass out to people. So
at Mayhem Fest,
Warped Tour,
you're talking
and
about thousands of people,
right? And Summer Slaughter. So that's a lot of exposure.
Literally tens of 20s of people.
So the cavesubmissions@gmail.com. That is where
literally
you
single digits
can get the information.
people.
Hit them up, and they'll give you the details as to how to submit your tracks. Rogue Empire, they were an unsigned band pick of the week.
Those guys are good.
A while back from Waukesha, Wisconsin, just released their CD Overlord out now. So check it out on
wasn't
Facebook
their first
and
CD called
Bandcamp.
Overlord?
It's a brand new CD.
Is the new CD called Overload out now, or is it called Overlord?
It's called Overlord.
and it's
They
out
have
now?
it. They just released another CD.
Well, the first CD has like Overlord, Overlord 2, Overlord 3, Overlord 4.
Okay.
This is Overlord out now.
Well, they have a new CD out, so check out Rogue Empire.
They come up with a new name?
I don't know. So I
The
forgot
reason
to
I know this because that they're on my iPod and I listen to them.
I'm not going to dog on a band for using
Okay.
the same
I don't know,
show.
but all right.
So anyway, I keep
Recycle.
forgetting
Very
to
green.
announce this, but we're going to be in Seattle August 22nd through the 27th, and if you guys are playing a show in the Seattle area or any place in Washington, like Redmond area, I don't remember. Spokeskin is another area that we'll be in.
Foreskin.
So let us know, because we
Foreskin,
want to come
Seattle.
out to see a local metal show. We want to hang out with you and take pictures with you and see the scene that's
The
out there.
Seattle
So
scene-ish.
Seattle bands or anybody that's going to be playing a show in the Seattle area from August 22nd to 27th, hit us up on Facebook or our personal pages. Let us know, because we'll come out and see you.
What was the one band that's
A
playing
Sense
the
of
night-
Gravity. Why the fuck are you playing the 29th? I want to come see
They're
you.
playing the 29th, and that was a band that we had featured as
Yeah.
the unsigned band pick, and they got back to
Though
us.
we are still trying to meet up with them while we're out there.
And
I'm still
they're-
trying to arrange meetings.
We're there from the 22nd to the 27th, and they're playing the 29th. So
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Damn it. So don't forget, we've got other friends in the metal scene. Congratulations to Holly War Brigade from Chicago Metal Alliance. She just got a new job. She got she landed her job interview today. I don't know where she's working, and I don't think maybe I should announce it anyway on air. But congratulations, Holly. We love you. Congratulations. You deserve it. You work hard.
You fucking deserve it, Holly.
Sunday nights.
Fucking deserve it.
Sunday nights, check out our friend Corey. She does Corey Rocks Your World on Sonic
Corey.
Asylum Radio. She's does great interviews with bands, plays a lot of great music from 8 to 11 p.m. Also, Kimmy and the Metal Deli, Monday nights. Check out the Metal Deli. She plays awesome bands as well,
Yes, she does.
interviews. Yeah, she's badass. And then we've got Alliance Printing, the official printer of the Metal Experience. You know, Corey Rex, Your World, Kimmy and the Metal Deli, MHX Radio. Check them out. They do great stickers, flyers, anything that you need for
Bob.
reasonable prices. A
Bob
lot
the
of
Printer.
great deals. So Bob the Printer, Alliance Printing, all of our stuff is up available on our website as to who we promote, we work with, everything like that. So all the links for unsigned band picks of the week, every band that's been on our show, themetalexperience.com, it's all there, including all the past shows.
You have so much fun. You could be on there for hours upon hours upon
Oh
hours.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff to read, and of course,
Years, really.
Yeah.
there's a lot. I mean, we've been doing the show now for 3.5 years, so that's a long time. And then also, you can check out too all the lists of the upcoming events that we'll be at, all the guests that are going to be on our show. That's all up there. Upcoming shows as of right now that we're going to. I only have Warped Tour Mayhem Fest right now, but
And August 2nd, you're going to see either.
on August 2nd, yes, absolutely. And then, of course, next week is tentative as to whether or not we will be on.
And we're going to that Rodrigo and Gabriella.
Yeah, that's
at
in
Chicago
October.
Theater. Oh.
But next
Wait,
week.
that's in October?
That's in October. Next
It's like
week
fucking year away.
is to be announced if we're going to be here or not. I am still waiting on hearing back from the band that's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be Killing Beautiful. Hopefully they are still going to be coming on. But if not, we have friends coming in from Minnesota. Reaping Asmati is coming in to play with
Asmodea.
Abiotic. They're also playing with our friends in Orinoco. They'll be playing at Bada Brew. It's an all ages show. It's a badass tour. So
3 badass bands.
if Killing Beautiful does not get back to us, we will be at Bada Brew supporting our friends because we've
Come
missed
on.
them and we have to go see them because the band asked us if we were going to be there. So with that being said, for those that want to still be a part of our show and want to get more exposure, again, we are looking for bands to submit MP3 tracks for little sweepers to do in between the show when the commercial breaks happen. So definitely submit MP3 tracks to the Metal Experience at yahoo.com. You know, it's just introducing yourselves.
I'm Billy
playing
Bones. You're listening to, and this is, and I'm in. Oh, I'm retarded.
All that. Introduce yourselves. Say something stupid. I don't care. Play your music in the background.
And you're listening
Be
to the
creative.
Metal Experience.
But we want to hear from you. We want to include you guys more, promote your music and all that. And those that want to submit tracks to be on Luco's Unsigned Band Pick of the Week or even the shower pick of the day, the Metal Experience at yahoo.com.
Give me physical copies of your CD. I listen to the CDs naked while I bathe.
So
There's
weird.
no better selling point than that.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
there you go.
So
I started doing that because we get so many CDs from bands, and when a band gives us a bunch of CDs, like, hey, can you hand these out? I'm obviously gonna take one. Well, one of them is mine, so I'll go back and I'll listen to them all in the shower.
Yep.
But then I'll feature it as Luco's Unsigned Band Pick of the Day. Luco's Shower Pick of the Day. I'm getting my shit mixed up. Luco's Shower Pick of the Day. So your CD I'm listening to while I bathe the dirt off my genitalia.
Oh my god!
And
you kind of scrub the dirt off. Your
Yeah,
dirt.
you
Well,
gotta
I don't know
scrub.
how you do it, but I mean,
Oh,
most
scrub.
of us,
Yeah.
we scrub the dirt off.
So while I'm scrubbing and tugging,
All right.
I'm listening to your music.
Anyways,
So Rich, before we go, because we're gonna hear a couple more tracks, where can everyone find I Love Rich and the show coming up and the any merch or anything? Available?
Like I said, most of our records are available. You can go to CD Baby or Amazon or anywhere like that. We have iloverich.net. We're on Facebook.
Morgan, killing me over here, Smalls.
No, hey, I think it's good. It adds some kind of rock and roll to it. It's only something dangerous is going on in the background.
Now she's staring me down, ripping paper. Don't you
See, that's
look at
that
me.
sounded fucking tough.
Look at how tough.
make me stop.
Look at how tough she is. I'm sorry, Rich. You were saying?
Oh, yeah. iloverich.net. We're on Facebook, and there we go. We're on Twitter, all that nonsense. I mean, if you Google us, tons of stuff comes up. So.
Yeah, I saw your website. Who did that artwork? That's awesome. You guys are all cartoony and everything. That's awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah, the most recent
I
one
love
that
Rich.
was our friend Joshua. He did an awesome job with it.
Do you guys have shirts like that where you guys are all cartoon form?
No, I have a shirt with my face on it though, so that's something.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
something.
Maybe you should make little
Yeah.
plush toys like that, like little dolls.
We have a cafe press shop, which is like ridiculous.
A
I don't
what?
even know if it's even up anymore. We had a cafe press shop forever.
What does that mean?
They make all sorts of ridiculous products for you.
Uh-huh.
And so it's but plush toys. Fuck, I'm gonna figure out how to do this.
Do it.
There will
Or
be
I
Irish
love
plush
Rich
toys.
shirts with your face on them.
That'd be a lot easier.
But
So we
plush
might do
dolls
that.
are awesome.
Plush dolls would be cool. People would say they're awesome and then not buy them. But whatever. It'd still be cool to have.
Or you
How
could
many
just,
other bands have them?
Or you could
know?
just make a music video with them and
Ooh, a music video with plush dolls?
of you guys.
Nice. It would be more
Ideas.
like puppets.
Puppets. I mean, puppets have been done.
Puppets have been
You
done,
could
though.
definitely.
Plush dolls would be cooler.
Plush dolls are awesome.
Yeah. It'd be like the next thing.
Mhm.
Then all the bands would have plush dolls.
Or bobbleheads.
Actually, not like I'm super good friends with them, but I actually have friends like Joe from the Queers and Handsome Dick Manitoba. They have bobbleheads made, so I feel like that's been breached.
Of
Plush
themselves?
dolls.
Yeah,
Plush dolls.
plush dolls. I don't know anybody other than Kiss with
Kiss.
plush dolls. So.
Kiss
And
would
I don't
definitely
think-
have plush dolls.
Well, yeah,
I Love Rich is next.
Kiss probably beat most people to merchandise. It's
Kiss-
probably
Kiss
not
is probably-
a whole lot of pieces. Of
They have
merchandise.
everything and anything.
Right. I'm gonna get beaten to.
There's the Kiss casket if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, let's not go that far. You don't want to.
They literally have merchandised everything.
Right. Right. They probably have most bands beat in that department. So
That's true. That's true.
Well, what's a couple I Love Rich tracks that we haven't been able to play yet that
and
you would like to
the
hear?
show
Oh,
coming
yes,
up.
of course.
we have a show coming up. I should probably plug the show we have coming up.
Definitely.
Yes. Saturday, August 2nd, we're playing Quenchers at Fullerton and Western at about 10 o'clock. It's a great bar. We're playing with the Polkaholics, who are really fun.
We heard a little bit of them earlier. They sounded very.
We did. It's
very
it's
awesome.
Definitely gonna be a fun night of rock and roll. I would highly advise making it up.
Polka roll.
Polka roll, polka and rock and roll. Why not?
There you go.
Yeah. And so we're gonna play another song.
Yes, the last two songs that we haven't been able to play yet. What were the two tracks that you haven't?
Well, there's a song called "I'll Be Around" we haven't played yet, which is an excellent
I'll
song.
Be a what?
I'll Be Around.
I'll Be
which,
Around.
I guess doesn't really have a funny story. And there's also "You Can't Fight the Fire." We can play that too.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Rich. We really
Thank you
do
for having
appreciate
me.
it. This has been an awesome experience hearing a different form of metal rock and roll genre that
Party.
we don't get
Party.
party rock.
Party rock. Party rock.
All right.
I was waiting for something else to come in. Oh, all right.
That's all I had.
That's cool.
That's all I got.
Good. That's good.
Well, we will see you next week, maybe.
If not,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
we'll
here next week too,
See you
everyone,
at the
so
show
listen
at Bada Brew.
Peace out, bitches. I love Rich.